I just got one question for Drake. Have you ever been? Have you ever been? Have you ever been swallowed up? Hey, it's your boy AJ back with another freaking video, and y'all see the title and the thumbnail. Y'all know why we here. Now, before we get to the main man of the hour, honey, we do have some other quick things to talk about because there's been a little stuff going on. Now, the Grammys were a couple days ago. I don't even remember, girl, because Drake then threw himself on my timeline and knocked everything out of my brain. But I do know the Grammys wasn't that long ago. Okay, now at the Grammys, I don't want to talk about and recap the whole single thing. I just got how many? I got 2 subjects about the Grammys that I want to talk about. Nicki Minaj, okay? Now, Nicki Minaj was nominated for a Grammy this year. Did not win. Not surprising. Not surprising. But what is surprising is how the Grammys did a tweet and delete on their official Grammy page saying, hey, Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice wins Grammy for Barbie World. And then they say, wait a minute, wrong envelope. They say, wait a minute, wrong envelope. They snatch that post down and then they throw up a nigga we ain't seen in years. I don't even know the nigga. I don't even know the man. I don't know the man, okay? And he snatches the award straight from Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. Now, of course, the Barbies are online outraged that she did not win. Look here, I don't know if they speak English, Japanese, Spanish, Patois, Russian. I don't know what language the Barbers are speaking. But whatever language that the Barbers are speaking, come back and tell me so I can translate that Nicki will never get a Grammy over the gym. But the truth is, Nicki will never get a Grammy. Nicki has wronged so many people in the industry. She's had so many people effed up, whether it's them directly or somebody that they are really close to. Nicki has burnt so many bridges, and there's not a constructor in the world that can rebuild any other shit she has messed up. Truthfully, Nicki Minaj will never get a Grammy. No matter how hard the bar goes, no matter how many #1s she get, no matter how many collaborations with big names and big artists or artists that's on a grand rise, she will never ever be able to get her hands on a Grammy. I'm happy that she didn't waste her time going to the Grammys. I'm happy that she's in rehearsal watching her team rehearse.
High heels on my tippies. Don't stay in the banana dust on my tippies.
Cause her ass ain't rehearsing. Okay, I'm happy that she did something else with her time and didn't go out to the Grammys, cause she would have been looking like Ice Spice when Ice Spice was on the red carpet looking like she was about to cry. Did y'all see Ice Spice? Let's move on. Now, Jay-Z ends up winning a Grammy for something. I don't remember, girl. I know it was a limited edition, girl, because it was a black Grammy. Now, when he gets to the stage to accept his Grammy and does his speech, he has his beautiful daughter, Blue Ivy, looking amazing beside him. Now, in this speech, he begins to say, you know, a lot of people may feel like they were wronged by the Grammys. A lot of people feel like they may have been robbed by the Grammys. And then he says, you know, a lot of people are in categories that they don't supposed to be in at the Grammys. And he starts to also enforce that, look here, I know someone, aka his wife, Beyonce, our queen, our mother. Okay, he says, I know someone that has the most Grammys, but they just will not give her Album of the Year.
I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work. You know.
After Jay-Z says that, he goes forward and says, you know, I'm sorry, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.
No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.
Now that's what did it for me. When he said, I'm sorry, when I get nervous, I tell the truth, he stood on business and said, look here, I meant everything I said. Okay, he added salt to the wound. Some of you niggas should never get an award. Some of you niggas should never be nominated for some of these awards. He stood on business, he said what he said, okay? Fast forward later on that night, Taylor Swift win Album of the Year. Look here, I haven't listened to a Taylor Swift album since 2015, but I digress. Let's move on to Keith Lee. Okay, I have an update with the Keith Lee situation. Y'all know I spoke about that in my last T video. Basically, Keith Lee went to this damn food truck called Swaver's. What is this? Savorly Sweets? Something like that, girl. And during his time at this food truck, he basically said, look here, I'm gonna leave $4,000. I want you, the food truck owner, to keep $2,000. I want you to give $1,000 to the young lady that's out here doing the braids and $1,000 to the man that's out here cutting the hair. Now, Savory Sweets turned sour as hell when she heard that. Okay, shout out to Lovely T. I love Lovely T. When Lovely T called Savory Sweets sourly sweets, I could have KO'd and died. Okay, but Savory Sweets went home that night and was like, I'm not giving them Negroes not a dime. Okay,
give that barber $1,000 for free haircuts. He should have said, anybody, come on, who want their haircut for free? Come on, then he would have deserved it. Then that would have made him with me. Because now you're helping me. You're shining on me.
Basically, she said these $4,000 is mine. So Savory Sweets ends up getting ate up, girl, on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Yelp. She ends up changing her business name, shutting down her Yelp. It's a lot, okay? Now, Kiki Lee ends up getting on his platform and ends up dragging her real nicely, kindly, for like 3 minutes.
To be honest, there's not much to talk about, but there are a few conflated and confused things that's going around about the situation. So let's talk about them. 3 days ago, me and my family went to Sweetly Seasoned Food Truck. We was all under the impression that they were a team, and this was a normal routine for them. The barber being there, the braider being there, family being there, a lot of people being there. This is our first time here. We are customers. We have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Number 2, I was never under the impression that haircuts was free. Again, my family was watching the lives. We knew that he was cutting hair for $40. So when we walked up and I said I want to get $1,000 to the barber to do free haircuts and $1,000 to the braider to braid hair, it was because in the original video, the son said it was slow due to marketing.
After that Kiki Lee video, the food truck owner still gets on Instagram Live, rebuttals, and says the same thing she's been saying for days, and then she adds and says, with this new information, when... Girl, you ain't presented no new information. She says the same old thing and says, with this new information, I want Kiki Lee to tell me if I should still have to give the money to them. Kiki Lee is not going to go back and forth with you. Kiki Lee made one response video to all of this negative press from your ass, and he's done.
I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I want Kiki Lee to tell me. After him knowing the truth now, if that man tell me to give them the money, I'll give it to him. If he tell me to give them that money, knowing that they was not with me,
he's not going to go back and forth with this girl about this photo. No. Keep it, baby. Eat good with it. I hope you invested in some stocks. I hope you flipping it and nipping it and reversing it. Now, let's talk about the main man of the hour. Have you ever been swallowed up? That's what I think every time I see it.
Have you ever
been swallowed up?
Have you ever
Gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming? And
now, y'all know I don't sleep much, okay? Y'all know I go to sleep about 10 or 11 o'clock, and I get back up about 2, 3 a.m. So, girl, I'm up at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., girl, scrolling. Just scrolling on social media. I got a full charge battery phone, so I'm on social media this morning, girl. I'm seeing Champagne Poppy on his private jet, flipping that thing around. Now, look here, if you have not seen the video, I don't know how you did not see the video, girl. Maybe you got some child locks on your social media. You got to go in there and change that shit around. But since you haven't seen the video, let me describe it. Girl, Drake is sitting on his bed in a private jet. So kind. Flipping his around, girl, and it's on gummy at that, because you can clearly see it ain't fully bricked up. And just imagine a world like that. Imagine
a world like that?
when it brick up. Ooh, girl, look here. I've always been an advocate for Drake being fine for years, okay? That's why I ignore his scandals. He's been in the media a lot over the last couple of weeks. So, girl, just the other day, he was caught tugging on Rihanna's wig, and I ignored it because that's my baby daddy. When my baby daddy started acting a fool, I just ignore it. That's your man, yeah. That's your man, yeah.
this is your man.
Yes,
Look at the screen.
that's mine. And,
And,
I'm gonna stick with that.
that's what you're going to settle for.
Drake on this damn plane, flipping this thing, nipping this thing, reversing this thing, and it ain't even bricked up, but it's a nice piece on it. It's a nice piece on it. And I'm speechless because who put this out? I didn't even know people were still doing nudes. I thought nudes died off once niggas started getting enough money to buy 2 phones. I ain't seen a good celebrity news since 2018. 2018, maybe 2017. Okay? Of course, we had Sexy Red put her look, whatever. I don't know. Then Nelly did this thing, but we ain't seen no good celebrity news in a while. Damn. Who Drake sending this to? Poor thing. Who Drake sending this to? Male, female. Girl, I know Drake's DMs is backed up. Beep.
Broom, broom.
He gonna need some ushers up there in them damn DMs, girl. He gonna need some niggas to help some niggas around up in them DMs, baby. Cause I know them DMs is packed. Oh, I know it's packed. I know he packing it. Any which way, I'm waiting on Drake to say something. I clicked through his Instagram story a couple minutes ago. It is currently 10. Well, it's actually 11. It just reached 11 o'clock. But it's 11 a.m. This video hit the internet at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. He posted TikToks on his Instagram story. Can you confirm or deny? Drake, is this you? Drake, is it you? That look like you. That look like you, and you look like a nigga that be moving the camera all around. Drake do goofy stuff like that, like keep the nigga in the camera. Moving it all around, keep it in the camera. But that gotta be Drake. And let me tell you something, Drake, if it's you, if you need someone to talk to, boy, call me. Satisfaction guarantee, swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up, boy? Call me. For real, on some real shit. Drake is cute, BBL and all.
Miss Jackson.
I love y'all so much. I'll definitely see y'all in a different T video. Like I said, this is very short, straight to the point, okay? But I got things to do. It's Tuesday, baby. It's 11 a.m. I'll see y'all in a different video. Bye.